Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your December 2023 monthly tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Welcome or welcome back, and a very happy birthday to my Sagittarius sons. But you can also use this for your moon, your rising, your Venus, your cross-watching, however you want to use it. We're going to use quite a lot of different decks. We're going to get quite a lot of different information. So let's see what is coming through for you, Sagittarius. I have been talking all day. Again, I think this is going to be my last one for today. All right, my beautiful people. Let's see. Sagittarius, please. Thank you so much. Let's see what we have. A change in the wind. Round and around. Yin. And loyal heart. Okay, all right. Now, I would expect to see this in and around birthday time for my son Sagittarius, okay? Because your birthday is your New Year's Day. Never mind if it's January 1st or not. That's Capricorn anyway. But it is always your birthday is your New Year's Day. This is when you set your intentions. This is where your sun is at its brightest. This is for my son Sagittarius bit, okay? But generally, this is a time where we're setting the intention, our New Year's resolutions for the next year. What do we want to achieve by our next birthday? But there is an energy here as we come to the close of 2023 for all signs of change, okay? So this change in the wind, number 12, that comes to a 3, and 3s are about growth and expansion and joy, which is always a good thing. Okay, now we have that with the round and around. Now, this isn't such a good card because something keeps going round. I mean, obviously your birthday keeps coming around every year, but something is going around that we want to change, which is why we've got that change in the wind. This talks about a repeated cycle, okay? So 25 comes to a 7, so we're wanting to really step into our inner knowing here, all right? 7 is quite a spiritual number, so where is my observation? What am I noticing that is repeating? It could be an internal pattern, like a way of eating or a behavior. It could be a repeated thing with health, keep coming back around again. It could be anything that you just notice here that I want this to change, whatever this is, okay? So we are going to use that yin energy. This is our intuition. Number 2. 2s are about your relationships, and relationship with self always comes first. And that relationship with your inner guidance. Do you trust your inner voice, your higher voice, your soul energy, your heart? Do you trust yourself? Allow yourself to really feel into that intuition and be loyal to it. All right, the loyal hearts. You've got relationship here, this lovely feminine yin energy with the loyal heart. 35, which is an 8, that's infinity, abundance, flow. So there is a lot of love energy around you, within you and around you at this time. All right, it feels really nice, really gentle, very soft. Let's bring the camera down and let's add in the tarot. Tell me more for my Sagittarius. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands, so you're looking good, being noticed, being seen, self-worth. Let's find out some more. 8 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 3 of Cups, ooh, celebration, and the Empress. Lovely. Let's get the other deck. That's the Tarot of Dreams. That's the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to pull now from the Moon and Stars Tarot. Then we can look at the whole picture, see what's going on, and then we'll add in more, clarify further. Tell me more. All right. Ace of Pentacles. How lovely. King of Cups. Okay, we've got 2 here. Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. So it's the other way around. I know, I can hear you. All right. Ace of Wands. So I'm chatting to my lot upstairs. And the 6 of Wands. Oh, I say. All right, let's put this the way they want me to put it. They want it like that. Okay. All right, let me just get some water a minute, please. Hold on. Okie dokie. Now, yes, all right, they're saying, can we get an animal oracle card as well? Okay. What's the animal message, please? What's the message from the animal oracle? That one. Swan spirit. Time for a deep dive. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at this. Does that help if I turn that one off? Yes, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, it's getting dark now, so I have to adjust the lighting for it to sort of work properly. Okay. All right, my lovely people. Sagittarius. Ooh, this is lovely. Okay. All right. Now, a change in the wind. So we have something shifting, changing, altering that has been going around and around. We want to break that, and we're breaking it by using our intuition and being very loyal to ourselves, okay? And loyal to our dreams and our creativity, because the Empress is underneath it. So look at this swan spirit, right? This is very much about going deep. There's a lot of spiritual messages coming out here, okay? Time for a deep dive. This is you really feeling. Get out of your head, stop thinking and feel. What does it feel like? What is the emotional response or reaction? We're going deep about this change that we want to happen. If we don't go deep, we'll miss bits. So we need to go deep. What is the change? What is going round and around that I want to change? Okay. So for example, it might be, I'm going to improve my health, and you do really well for a week or two, and then you slide back down and into eating the rubbish. It could be that your partner or your boss is not doing their fair share or putting too much on you, and you have a word and they promised to improve and it doesn't improve. It's that kind of thing. It's like, this is the time now we get that change. Anything that was stuck, because we've got the Eight of Swords here, that's the minor arcana equivalent of the devil. That's feeling stuck and trapped and I can't do anything about it. That's on its way out. Right, so this round and around is going to break that cycle this month in December. Okay, so we're having that change, we're embracing that change by diving deep. We're really stepping into our power of knowing who we are. The Queen of Wands, she is dynamic, assertive, extremely attractive in herself and in what she has to offer. So in terms of, say, in a career, you stand out from the crowds as being that person's really good. Male or female, don't worry about the gender. But it's, you know, if you're applying for another job and you've been perhaps applying and not getting it, you know, you do the application, you get the interview, it doesn't come. You go again, you go again, you go again. This is the time we are going to move forward. So if you've been looking for a job or a promotion or looking for that fresh start, I'm going to start that business, I'm going to write that book, but it doesn't happen. This is the time we are going to make it happen, because we've got forward motion here, forward movement. The Eight of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariots, which is victory, success, forward motion. So this is moving forward here on a day-to-day level. So this is good news coming in, some information coming in that's going to herald that change, bring that change to bear. So look here, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is wonderful. So those of you who've been wanting to sell your home and you get somebody interested and then they pull out, and then you get somebody and they pull out and it doesn't happen, this would be the time even where you would get that sale. Now, interesting, I've been looking at the property market a lot and watching a lot of property videos. If you're in the UK, don't listen to this latest figures. They're very misleading. The market is dropping and people are just not reducing their prices, and that's why their house isn't selling. So really do have a look at it. If you seriously want to sell your house, you may well have to drop the price, but what you're buying will also drop the price. So just go for it, okay? Because whether it's a home that you want to move on from, a job, you are looking very desirable this month of December. It's looking good, okay? If you are single and wanting love, it's looking good, particularly with all of this loyal heart, and there's a lot of energy here. So if you are single and open to mingle, this is a very good month for love, all right? So the Ace of Pentacles underneath here with the King of Cups is a wonderful combination. The Ace of Pentacles can be a new job. This can be a new relationship. It can be a new home, because Pentacles isn't just about money. It's about what's grounded and solid and secure and stable. It's about bringing that security into your life, and it's an ace, so it's something new. So this could be a new relationship, a new job, a new home, or a new way of really committing to yourself in your health and well-being, if that is what's going round and around and you want to change it. So the news coming in here could be good news about a job, could be the sale of the home, could be if you're online dating, somebody reaches out to you and you really like the look of them and it seems that it's a good chat and let's meet up. So we're arranging something here. And the King of Cups underneath this is a lovely energy of, the King of Cups is compassionate and warm. He doesn't wear his heart on the sleeve. He's not gushy, but he feels very deeply, very sort of swan energy. He's the sort of person who mates for life, you know. He's committed and, yeah, just feels he's ready, all right? Male or female, again, don't worry about the gender. So those of you open for love, and you know me, if you've been watching me a while, I don't do love readings, but if it shows up in the cards, we will discuss it. And whatever this is, love, relationships, job, home, there is a beautiful movement forward here out of anything that was stuck, that's been going round and around. Because that Eight of Swords here is the card of being stuck, feeling trapped, feeling I can't get out of this. But it's coming in with the Page of Pentacles, which is the opportunity for that Ace of Pentacles to come in. All right, the pages are the opportunities, the doors opening so that we can move forward into something new. Look, Ace of Wands and Six of Wands. Ace of Wands, that could be the new job, the new home, the new relationship, the new romance. The Six of Wands, success, victory, recognition. It's just beautiful. So let's look at this middle section then. We're breaking this round and around by really feeling into my intuition. The yin energy is to feel, to flow, to really feel it. And with a deep dive, and I'm coming back to those of you trying to sell your home, really feel into it. Is it at the right price now? If it's been on the market more than 3 months, it's not the right price. It needs to be reduced. If you're just putting it on the market now, price it to sell and make sure that it's realistic, okay? If this is a job, feeling into, does this suit me? Does this fit me? Is this where I want to go? And then once you've felt into it, you're taking action. In the middle of the spread, we've got the Knight of Swords. He is the fastest moving knight in the deck. This isn't think about it and do it 3 weeks Saturday. It's I'm doing it today. I'm doing it now. I'm making the phone call. I'm writing the email. I'm reaching out. I'm sending that text. I'm sending that message because I'm ready to create my opportunities with the Page of Pentacles here. Ready to move it forward and have that opportunity come in. Because here, look, we have the Three of Cups. That's a celebration. That's really good news, okay? So that news is coming in. That's the news. We're taking action on it. We're saying, yes, please, thank you very much. And we now have something to celebrate for that new Ace of Wands to come in. Now, the Six of Wands is the victory card. It's the being seen, it's riding high, it's success, because I've been loyal to me, loyal to my dreams, and I am creating now something new. I'm building something new. I'm birthing, I'm sowing the seeds, I'm creating it, and yes, it might take some time for it to develop. If it's a new home, it takes time to settle in. If it's a new relationship, it takes time to develop. A new job, it takes time to get your feet under the table and really build that stability. So the Empress is this creative Venus energy of creating a life that feels abundant and rich and flowing and in harmony and beautiful. I want this that is beautiful, and that's what I'm creating by making the change and breaking the cycle of what was stuck, we're moving forward. But in order to do this, we need to do that deep dive, because maybe we're not seeing clearly, which is why we keep going around in circles. For example, as I said about houses, the price isn't right. Look at it again. If this is about a job and you keep applying for jobs in the same industry and not getting them, maybe that is a sign from the universe that this isn't for you. Maybe this is done, dusted. That was my industry, but now it's time for me to change, to do something different. And as I do a deep dive into what that might be, and I start really feeling into, well, actually, I've always fancied working in that industry. Well, then go for it, because there's a positive outcome here. Yeah? If you're single and you've been trying to meet the right person and you just keep meeting the wrong person and it keeps going round and around, then something needs to change. It's time for a deep dive, because those people that you're attracting, there is something off within your own energy that isn't aligned with what you want. You're aligned with what you don't want, which is why what you don't want keeps showing up. So we need to break that. I explain all of this in my book behind me here. And the link is below. How to break those cycles. This is the law of attraction. This is manifesting what we want as opposed to what we don't want. And as many of the reviews have said, you know, the life-changing book, okay? So whatever it is, this is the time to shift, but we need to do that deep dive, okay? All right, let's find out some more. We're going to go to the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Let's find out some more, please, for my Sagittarius. Thank you. Let's talk about this change in the wind and round and around. Okay. Seven of Swords. In this case, we are talking about deceit and deception and strategy. Have I been kidding myself that my house is going to sell for that price? Have I been kidding myself that even though every potential partner I meet, it doesn't want to commit, the next one will? It's like, no, I need to look, I need to do a deep dive. I need to be really real, get real. Let's get real to break this cycle. Okay. So if I've been kidding myself that this job's going to change and it doesn't, if I've been kidding myself that my manager's finally going to give me the pay rise they've promised me, let's be real and let's start moving on and looking for something new. All right, because there's new waiting for you here that's really successful, but we've got to get real with what's not been working, what's been stuck. Okay, all right. So 4 of Cups. This is clarifying here now. Okay, the 4 of Cups is the. It's not really working, is it? It's not a disaster, but it's not really working. You know, if we look at him here sat under the tree contemplating, his 3 cups are still upright, you know, they're not smashed to bits and all spilt, but he wants more now. And there's a new cup being offered, but he's contemplating, should I or shouldn't I? He's thinking everything through. Have a good think. 2 of Swords, I don't know. I call the 2 of Swords the I don't know card. I'm blindfolded. I can't see clearly. This is why we need to do a deep dive. This is why we need to feel into the yin energy, the intuition, the inner feeling. We've got to go deep here so that the truth and the reality can come up, and then we can move it forward. So the Hanging Man is saying, until that is done, you're going to be hanging around waiting. Until you do that deep dive, until you take the blindfold off, until you really look at what's going on. Once you've done that, now we're moving forward. We've got the Fool. We've got the Sword. Oh, right. Okay. That's that and that. And that's that and that. Okay. Thank you. So, until we've done this, we're hanging around. Have a little look at it from a different perspective. All right. Look at it upside down and inside out. There he is, you know, hanging upside down, not bothered a jot. Just chilling while he looks at everything from a different perspective. Okay, so for example, let's use the house again as an example. I'm not moving my price. My price is my price. If I look at it from a different perspective, when all the evidence is the housing market in the UK certainly has dropped by 6% on last year, and it is expected to continue dropping until around about June or July. That's what I believe, that's what I feel, and that's what the evidence is suggesting. If I'm a buyer, I'm not going to buy now when I know the prices are still going to be dropping for another 6 months, unless it's at the right price. So as the seller, if I'm a serious seller and I really want to sell, I need to get ahead of the game and drop it now, and then I'll attract the buyer. If I look at it from the buyer's perspective, they're not going to overpay for a house that in 6 months' time isn't worth what they've paid, and they're in negative equity. Look at it from a different perspective. But you see, if you are going to buy another property, that property you're buying is also dropped. So you're not necessarily going to be losing out. Look at it upside down and inside out. Look at it deeply when you do a deep dive. The same with a relationship or a job. If I keep applying for the job and I'm not getting it, look at it from a different perspective. Am I being realistic? Do I have the skills? Is it a dying industry? Just look at everything. You've got to go deep here. When you go deep, then you break through. You break free, you break through. Here's the Fool taking that leap of faith now to move it forward. And these two came out together. The Devil is where I'm stuck. The Six of Swords is me freeing myself from that stuck energy. I can now move forward to my Ace of Wands. Moving forward, which we've already got here. So we've got the Ace of Wands twice. There is my new job, my new love, my new home, my new beginning. I'm breaking that cycle by diving deep. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of advice from the Rider-Waite deck. The advice: take a step back. Four of Swords. Sometimes we're too close, we can't see the wood for the trees. Let's just step away. We're going to meditate, contemplate, reflect, rest. Maybe if this is about a job, take a few days away. Just go away if you can. Go visit friends. Get away from the whole thing. And when you come back, 3 lots of the Ace of Wands now. When you come back to it after this little bit of a rest, retreat back off for a minute, come at it fresh, with a fresh perspective, which is what the Hanging Man is. This is the advice and guidance from Spirit. Take a step back, look at it from all different angles and perspectives, then step into your new beginning with that Ace of Wands that is waiting for you. Oh my days. All right, that 10 of Cups wants to come in, but the Devil is there saying, if, but, I might still be trapped, I might still feel stuck. No, the Devil is in your head. There isn't a little man with horns in the way, but it's shown up twice. So it's saying there is a part of you who feels stuck and trapped. There is some thinking that you have that says, oh, I couldn't possibly do that. Yes, you can. You have got 3 aces. Is it 3? You've got the Fool, you've got the Ace of Wands 3 times. Yep. You've got a huge amount of new beginning energy here. So any part of you that's saying, I can't, is lying to you. You can, and you will. So do it. All right. Let's finish off with an angel card. Final message, please. Comfort. All right. And application, and believe in dreams. And we'll take awakening as well. And then at the bottom, we've got success. So let's bring that in as well. Okay. So awakening, there's your deep dive. There's the take the blindfold off. Let's wake up to the reality. It might be a bit disappointing, that reality. Oh, I'm going to have to drop the price of my house by 5%. That's a gutter. But it needs to be done. Angels around you comforting you. If this is, the reality is my boss is never going to give me that pay rise. I need to look for another job. I'm gutted. I loved it there, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to move on. I am going to apply myself. That's the tree of life. That's the book of knowledge. I have the knowledge. I'm applying myself to create my own success. I believe in my dreams. I don't dismiss them, no matter how much this devil tries to rear its head and says, oh, that's never going to happen. You're never going to be able to do that. You're wasting your time. Just to the devil, okay? Just to those negative thoughts. You believe in your dreams. You believe. I mean, look at her. She's down here, right? But this is how big she feels because she believes in her dreams. This is her energy, her soul energy, her light shining. What, 3-5 times bigger than she is? Make your dreams huge. Make you huge. Your energy huge. And then that which you want can find you and you find it. All right. So, Sagittarius, a very happy birthday to my son, Saggies. I hope this reading has helped. If it did, give it a thumbs up, a like, a share, all that lovely good stuff. And I will be back before Christmas. So I won't wish you a happy Christmas now. I'll talk to you before then. But for now, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye-bye.